Sing the whole day long, it's not enough.
Hey fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertantonnyc, coming to you once again with another So You Want to Be a Singer? Why you want to do that? Okay fam, so listen, I am so busy right now. I had a late gig last night, did a 2-hour drive home. You know, we rocked the house, but I got home and I was tired, you know, and today all I've been doing is editing video. And someone gave me a call and they wanted some advice, right? All I really want to talk about is this. You know, this person asked me for some advice. They've got an audition, basically, and they wanted, you know, to find out about a track for a song. So I was like, okay, so what song are you doing and all this good stuff? So they told me and I was like, oh. You know, I had this cringe moment. I didn't want to, but it was just natural because I've been, you know, doing the commentary so long for American Idol and The Voice and now X Factor. And I watch these people audition and I just think, wow, people have such bad song choices. And I felt immediately like this was a bad song choice. Now why? Because one, it's a male and he wanted to do a song by Janet Jackson. So I said, well, why aren't there enough male songs out there for you to do? And he was like, well, yeah, but this one fits in my voice, and but and the other, and I tried some others, and my voice is changing right now, and this and the other. Now, this is someone who's 30, 31 years old. My voice is changing right now, and, you know, I've never really done this before and all this. So I said, okay, do this for me. I said, you know, find a male song, whatever. Oh, no, I really want to do this. I said, okay, so listen, you're going to have to have an alternate song, so at least choose a male song as your alternate song. Okay, well, I guess I could, blah, this and the other, all this good stuff. So then we were talking about the song, and we basically almost got into like an argument about, you know, well, you know, I come from a musical family, he was saying this, and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, listen, I do this professionally, you know, I sing professionally, and you don't need to argue with me about your audition. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you do well or you don't do well. Now I'm just being a little mean at the moment. But what I want to actually say is, you know, when you get advice from someone, you go to them and you ask them for advice. Don't argue with them. Don't, you know, try to say, oh, I know so much better than you about this, that, and the other. Just ask them for advice, get the advice, and move on. If you don't agree with it, you don't have to use it. But what happens is if you start to complain and argue and give all kinds of excuses to someone that obviously you respect their opinion, that's why you ask for the advice, then the next time you ask for advice, if they are the type of person who want to keep your friendship or whatever, then they're going to coddle you. They're not going to tell you exactly what you need to know in order to move forward. If they're the type of person that, you know what, if I give you good advice and you argue with me and complain and I lose your friendship because I'm giving you good advice, then I don't need you as a friend, then you might lose a good friend and advisor because you want to argue a point when you're asking for advice. Remember, you are coming to them and they are giving you of their knowledge, of what they've learned, of what obviously you want to find out because you're coming to them in the first place. So don't argue the point. Just take the advice and move on. Think about it. You know, you don't have to use someone's advice just because they give it to you. You should ask more than one person. You should have several people that you can ask for advice. And then you can pull and choose, and because I ask people for advice all the time. And I just ask, I listen, think about it. You know, I might ask them a few more questions or say, well, I was thinking because of this, I might, you know, do this. And then they might have another point of view because of it. Or, oh, okay, I see. So maybe you want to try. But then I don't complain, I don't argue, I listen, I do what I'm going to do, you know, then I make my decisions because you've got the last choice anyway. But do not alienate the people who are giving you the advice because then again, you may lose that person or, you know, they might just give you the advice anyway. Or the worst thing I think personally that could happen is they get to the point where they don't tell you the truth. They basically tell you what you want to hear, what's not going to create an argument, and then you go along your way thinking, oh, that you've gotten this great advice and you're going to move forward, and you're still stuck in the same place. What you don't want to do is get stuck in that place. You want to continue to grow. You want to continue to improve. I've been in the business for 20 years. I've been singing since I was a child. I am 42 years old, for all of you don't know. I still ask for advice. I still try to improve myself. I still work on new material. I still, I'm just continuing to grow and to learn more, because you never know everything. No matter where you've been, what you've done, you never learn everything, and you want to try to continue to grow. And you have to have people who are nurturing and who know more than you around you in order to grow. So this might be a little long-winded. I might have to edit out a little bit of this and this just to make it a little more concise. But please, 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 just take the advice and move on. That's it for me. This is Robert Anton here. Check out my originals playlist, guys. And yeah, keep checking back on my site for new videos. If you're not getting them in your sub box for whatever reason, check back every now and then when you think about me. All right, I'm out. Peace.
I could sing the whole